Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about Lesson 33, Classifying Quadrilaterals. So the first thing that I would like you to do is copy these definitions along with the accompanying pictures into your math notebook. So a quadrilateral is a polygon with exactly 4 sides. We know that a polygon is any closed shape with straight lines. Okay, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral that has 2 pairs of parallel sides. For example, a rectangle like I drew here, or a square. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral. Quad meaning 4, has 4 sides with only 1 pair of parallel lines. So on my only okay drawing here, the 2 vertical lines here and here are what are supposed to be parallel. A trapezium is a quadrilateral with no parallel sides. A rectangle is a parallelogram with 4 congruent angles. They are all 90-degree angles. A rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 congruent sides, meaning all of the sides are the same length. A square is then both a rectangle and a rhombus, because a rectangle, or a square, excuse me, has 4 congruent sides that are all 90 degrees, and it has congruent sides. In a square, all sides are the same length. Okay, once you have these copied down, we'll go on to examples 1 and 2. Okay, example 1. This figure is an example of a square. Which of the following could not be a square? Okay, so we're going to have to look at each of these words and think about the definition. Parallelogram. A parallelogram has 2 pairs of parallel sides. Well, a square has 2 pairs of parallel sides. The top and bottom are parallel, and the right and the left are parallel. So a square is a parallelogram. B is a rhombus. A rhombus has 4 sides that are congruent, so all 4 sides are the same length. Well, in a square, we know that all 4 sides are the same length, so a square is a rhombus. Okay, C, a rectangle. A rectangle has 4 congruent corners. They're all 90 degrees. Well, in a square, all of my corners are 90 degrees. So a square can be a rectangle, or is a rectangle. D, trapezoid. So besides the fact that it's the only one left, a trapezoid only has 1 pair of parallel sides. Well, a square has 2 pairs, so my answer must be D. A trapezoid cannot be a square. Okay, example 2. What is the sum of the angle measures of quadrilateral A, B, C, D? Now I know your first thought is to say, but Mrs. Penry, it doesn't give us any measures and there are no right angles, so how can I figure out what the sum is? Well, if I was to take this quadrilateral and divide it into 2 separate rectangles, I know that the sum of my angles in any rectangle is 180 degrees. So if I have 180 degrees for one triangle, but I also have 180 degrees for the second triangle, because we split this quadrilateral into 2 triangles, I'm going to add the sum of 180 degrees for triangle ADC and 180 degrees for triangle ABC, and we get 360 degrees. Now notice this is also the same for a circle or for something going all the way around. We have 360 degrees. So even though I don't know specifically what these angle measurements are, I know that the entire thing will add up to 360. Okay, that's it for today. Go ahead and work on your lesson practice, and I will see you in the morning.